Welcome students. This program is for Bachelor of Science, third year, subject Botany, semester 6, course code BOD105, course title Nursery and Gardening. Title of the unit BOD105, Nursery and Gardening, module name Different Features of a Garden, Topiary and Rock Garden. Myself, Dr. Nikita Shetwerekar, Assistant Professor from Government College of Arts, Science and Commerce, Gateway. Outline: Introduction of Topiary and Rock Garden, plants used for Topiary and Rock Garden, characteristics of plants used for Topiary and Rock Garden, maintenance of Topiary and Rock Garden, and finally construction of rockery. Learning outcomes. In the end of this module, the students will be able to describe the plants used for topiary and rock garden, explain the characteristics of plants used for topiary and rock garden, and describe how to maintain the topiary and rock garden. So first thing is topiary. It is a horticultural practice of draining, cutting and trimming trees or shrubs into odd or ornamental shapes. It is practiced only in few traditional gardens. The results required can take years to attain, and one careless clipping can spoil the entire design. So different shapes of like ball, spiral, table, etc. can be obtained by rough clipping the general outline, and as the new shoots develop, these are either trained to fit in within the design or they are removed. The plants used for topiary are some of the shrubs which are used is Clerodendron inami, Duranta plumeri. Different shapes of birds and animals can be made using Clerodendron inami, Duranta plumeri, Bougainvillea and Murraya exotica. Then shapes of domes and cones are created by using the Thuja plant and Capricis macrocarpa. This is Bougainvillea plant. This is Clerodendron inami. This is Thuja plant. This is cone-shaped topiary, and this is rabbit topiary. Characteristics of plant used for topiary is plants should be able to tolerate high draining and pruning activities. Plants should be deep evergreen or it can be mostly woody. Plants should have dense foliage all the year round. Plants should produce profuse branches quickly after pruning. Plants should have compact or columnar growth habits. Then maintenance of topiary. To cut a large amount of hedging, it is best to use a powered hedge trimmer. Regular pruning of the plants should be done. Clipping and cleaning of the plants should be done. Manuring of the plants. Then garden grown topiary plants should be watered regularly during the summers, and light watering can be done in winter season. Now next is rock garden. It is a garden with a landscaping framework of rocks, stones and gravel with planting appropriate to this setting. It is a sculpture garden. A well-prepared, well-managed rock garden is one of the most attractive features of a garden. Rocks, they are covered with colored moss and lichens. So these are the images of rock gardens. Plants that are used for rock garden are mostly succulents are used like agave, aloe, yucca, etc. Hardy cactus species of Opuntia, cereus and mammillaria can be used. Xerophytic species of euphorbia and some other plants that are used in rock gardens are yellow alyssum, ice plant, dragon bloodstone crop, creeping thyme, etc. This is the dragon bloodstone crop plant. This is agave. This is aloe vera. This is yucca, and this is Opuntia plant. Then characteristics of plant used for rock garden. Plants that are low growing and have a clumping habit are preferred. Plants should be drought resistant. Preference for good drainage. Then plants should possess compact growth habit. Construction of rockery. Rocks should be of local origin. They can be either porous and should have weathered roof. Limestones can be used but not granite. Good soil is needed with coarse sand, leaf mold, rotten manure and compost. Before placing and setting the rocks, the mounds should be allowed to settle for some time. The placement of rocks should be in such a manner that it gives protection to the roots. Pockets are created to place the plants and to avoid washing of the topsoil. Rock garden goes well with the water garden if a stream winds its way through the rock garden, leading into a pool with a couple of waterfalls added in the course of its run. Maintenance of rock garden. Rock gardens, they are very easy to maintain. Adequate water for plants is required. Watering should be done using sprinklers. Covering the areas of exposed soil with layer of crushed rock to prevent the weeds from growing. Herbicides should be avoided as it is harmful to rock plants. Then area should be free from weeds. Pruning should be done, that is cutting out dead growth and removing the spent flowers. I have referred the book Floriculture in India by Radhava and Mukhopadhyay, and these are the sites which I have referred. Thank you.